I'm here with Terrence Taylor at the Startup Zone, the corner of Water and Queen in Charlottetown. And Terrence is the owner and operator of TnT Food Experience. And Terrence, when did you get this company going?
I started last September 2015. Moved to Charlottetown July, and tried to figure out a way to offer healthy living, healthy food to the city of Charlottetown in the best ways that the city needs it.
And then you sort of saw a need and just said, I'll go ahead and do this. And then the name of the company is quite catchy. Did you came up with that?
Yeah, actually, TnT stands for Terrence and Trendsetters, and so the concept behind that is simply, I didn't want to refer to people that followed this movement and believe in this movement. I want to call them clients and customers. It's just generic words. So I felt like with what I was doing, especially here on PEI, it's very different. The concept's new, and so I'm setting my own trend. And so through healthy living, through healthy eating, and introducing people to this lifestyle, they're able to set their own trend, within their own family groups, within their work groups, and continue that throughout the city.
So you're offering food, coaching, or is that what you'd call it? You don't call it coaching.
Well, it's healthy meals.
Yeah.
I love food, and I love combining different things. I feel like that's what most people have the biggest issue with healthy eating is they eat the same thing for so long, and then it's like, I can't eat chicken breasts and egg whites every day, so they fall off track. And so my biggest thing is come up with creative ways to make food fun, enjoyable. And so through that we do a weekly meal delivery service. You go online, you pick starting at 5 to as many meals as you need per week. Deliver half of them to you on Monday. We cook them fresh the night before, so we deliver half of them to you on Monday, the second half to you on Thursday, so you got your week's worth of food. Simple as that. It's just made for people who live a busy lifestyle. They don't have time. They want to eat healthy, and are sick of making excuses and fast food every day, right?
So a big part of this is the whole internet or the social world that you're building in order for people to know what you have on offer, but it's also to kind of educate them in the first place.
Yeah, well, the blessing with social media is that you really can reach the entire planet. You use a hashtag, and anybody who is interested in Charlottetown can find anything Charlottetown related. So by creating content, whether it be through food that we offer, or we started like motivational messages through our Instagram page, and so that way it's not all about here's healthy food, come buy our products. It's it's all about it's a holistic way of life, mind, body, and spirit. If you eat right, if you exercise, if you're positive, if you look for ways to challenge and push yourself every day, if you're constantly looking to grow, all of these things play a factor in improvement of self and growth. So, my biggest goal is really to inspire people, to help people, to motivate people in some way, shape, or form with whatever I could do, and to help them better their lives.
That's fantastic. And then you're building this. You're part of the group here at the Startup Zone, which is really exciting.
Amazing. Like I said, I moved here in July, so the first probably 6 months, I just was locked in my room, just working, trying to figure out what to do and how to improve and make the business better. And I found that I was missing opportunities from a networking perspective because I was so focused on, let me create this business. Meanwhile, there's people out here that I've met that have done more in a week's time than I could ever do on my own. And so this is great because it's like-minded people who are trying to do bigger and better things, create new and exciting things for the world. And so being in this space, being able to collaborate with other intelligent minds, other motivated minds is a blessing.
Well, it's fantastic how one thing leads to another, and relationships are in many ways the foundation of
Absolutely.
how this is coming together, and awareness, which is something
Mm-hmm.
you're building around healthy diet, healthy eating, and lifestyle. And you came to Eastern Canada to play basketball. Is that right?
Well, I originally moved to Nova Scotia. I moved to Porters Lake, Nova Scotia, from Las Vegas, Nevada. That was in 2004. Probably the wildest culture shock you could ever imagine. But I moved to Nova Scotia. I bounced around, and then I went through high school, and then I went to actually St. FX, and I played basketball at St. FX for 4 years, and then I returned back to Halifax, coached Auburn High School. I worked at a youth center for at-risk teens, and so, that's kind of been where a lot of this has come from, is through relationship building. Every occupation and hobbies I've seen have been involved in throughout my life are through relationship building, through communicating with people, and either helping them, teaching them, guiding them in some way, shape, or form. So, it's been amazing.
That's great. Well, I want to wish you well with TNT.
Thank you so
And
much.
Great to get in here and find out what you're doing.
Absolutely.
And we know it's going to be good for BEI that get to eat healthy.
Most definitely. Absolutely.
Great, Darren. Thanks. Good
Thank
luck.
you. Thank you so much.